Brett Chuckerman, and we're really doing our biggest and best offers in bedding today. And what comes next is so of the moment. I mean, if you think about graduation and summer and all the family that's coming to visit, I've got a few visiting myself right now. If you need extra beds and you don't have it, we have a phenomenal product for you. It is our folding iBed. And I have to just stop for a moment and pay a little credence to this product. First of all, you're looking at one that's been doubled up with our today's special on top of it. We'll talk about that a little bit. But what you buy today is $20 off. It's free shipping. It's $26 on your credit card. But I know what you think. You think like a bad hotel cot. You think this like awful, terrible, maybe my 6-year-old could sleep on this for one night. Do you see that? There's like a cult classic following for the iBed here at HSN. People get it home and it far exceeds their expectations. People get it home and realize they sleep on it, they choose to sleep on it more than they ever thought they ever would. They have guests who come and say, I was mad at you for making me sleep on that bed, and now I'm thankful that that was the bed I got to sleep on. What you see on your screen right now is our best price, our best offer. $20 off, free shipping, and 5 flexible payments. Today, for less than $1 a day, you could store an off-the-floor, no inflatable whatsoever requirement, phenomenal, comfortable, usable cot bed. You could store it and have it ready for guests who come to visit and own it for less than $1 a day. Now, I remember the first time I presented this bed with Ellen, and I was a total skeptic. I totally was like, we've lost our minds. Why would we do this to anybody? And then I sat on it, and I laid on it, and I was blown away. It's like there's voodoo magic inside this guy. There is something about the way the springs are created, the way the base is done. There's no bar, there's no pain. It's very, very comfortable. It's very, very supportive. And look at what it folds down to. It can be moved to any room in the house, can be stored under any major bed you've already got. It is the most practical, functional, enjoyable temporary bed solution we offer here at HSN.
It really is, and you know, it doesn't take up a lot of space in your home. It's very, very quick and simple to set up, and it only weighs 26 pounds, but it holds 275. Right. So it really is a workhorse when it comes to a temporary bed. I like that you can see what a small footprint it has. It doesn't take up a lot of space to set this up, and one of my favorite features is right here. You can actually connect two together and have the equivalent of a queen or king size bed. So maybe you're giving up that guest room, maybe you don't get enough guests to really justify having a whole room devoted to a bed. You don't have to do that anymore because there's definitely some solutions out there, and this is one of our favorites. Let me show you how simple it is to set up. When you get this home, there's actually no assembly required at all. You're just gonna take it out, and if you notice, there's not even a case to put it in because it kind of becomes its own case. There's a clip that comes on it. I always put it here on the side, so it's easy to take it off and on. It's a little plastic clip. That's the only plastic piece on the bed, so it's all made with solid steel construction, so it really has that durability. The other thing we love is, you know, you're gonna open the legs up. There's a locking mechanism right there on the legs. You wanna lock that in place. That's what gives you that support and that durability. Then I like to do it standing up. I just kind of kick it out, open it up. There you can see it just easily, you know, opens right there in front of you, and you've got those springs all the way around. We're even including the mattress. So this comes with that foam mattress that has that removable washable cover that goes right there on the top so that you have that comfortable bed experience. Now, this is what, you know, all that being said, right?
Yep.
It's really the comfort.
I mean, look, Ellen is sitting on the edge
on the side,
of the bed.
And then I always come down and sit, well, you're doing it, on the end. Think about a lot of beds, even if you're on the floor on an air mattress, if you did that, it would go flying, right? This is made with such stability that it really gives you a lot of support and comfort. And the reason why is right here. It's a different design. You don't have a bar on your back. You're not talking about lumps and bumps underneath your body. You're not talking about air where you have to worry about it deflating. This has supportive springs that go all the way around. So it almost gives you that floating effect, but at the same time, it's not like a hammock where you feel like you're engulfed in it.
And then when you see just how easy it folds up in stores, and yet you're still giving comfort. I mean, if you're somebody that wants to go camping and doesn't want to sleep on the hard floor.
Or the ground.
If you're somebody that's in an RV and you want to be able to, I don't know, sleep under the stars one night.
Yes.
If you don't want to sleep on the ground and your kids want to have a sleepover in the back of the house. If you've got grandkids who come and they call every once in a while and they say, Grandma, can I bring my best friend with me? And you think, what on earth am I going to do? I have only one bed. I mean, this is perfect. It's comfortable, it's reliable. It is certainly the most affordable purchase you'll find out there. I mean, the price between a standard sofa and a sleeper sofa is way more than $129.95. Today, in addition to all that, we're taking $20 off and we're paying the shipping for you. That's over $35 in savings. And let me just take it one step further. If you shop with the HSN card, today, you can get an additional $20 off your purchase when you spend more than $100 on your HSN card. That's more than $100. At $109.95, you will get the best price that's ever been offered on the iBed in the history of it being offered here at HSN. And we've sold tens of thousands of these beds here because it solves the solution for so many people without buying new furniture, without giving up an entire room of the house, and without spending $500–600 to get something that's not all that comfortable or practical.
Well, and the great thing about this too is you can take it with you.
Right.
You know, you can throw it in the trunk of your car, you can travel with it, you can easily fit it underneath a bed or behind a headboard or in a closet, and it doesn't become a storage issue. It doesn't become something that's a chore to put up. How many times have you inflated an air mattress and then left it up for the entire week because you didn't want to deal with putting it away?
Right, or you went to inflate it and it had a hole in it.
And it went, and then you had to replace it. Again, this one comes with a 1-year warranty, but really the quality of the construction is what's so key here. All the solid steel components, all the springs, that comfortable mattress that you can even take the cover off and launder. I love the slim profile, and I love the fact that it only weighs 26 pounds. You know, I have stairs in my home, and with my temporary beds, they go upstairs, downstairs, all over the place. This one I can easily take with me. I've loaned it out to friends for camping. If you look here, you know, it doesn't take up a lot of space in your home. And how many times have you tried to fit that air mattress back in the bag it came from? Impossible, right? This one, you just have the clip to keep it in place. You can put it together in a really small footprint, which is what I love. So maybe it's in a bedroom next to a bed. Maybe it's in your dining room. Maybe you don't want to have your guest on the sofa in the middle of the thoroughfare of your home. This can go in any room in your house.
Well, and listen, I've got a 3-year-old and a 1-year-old. My 1-year-old is teething right now.
Oh.
So we have some rough nights. My bedroom's upstairs. Hers is down. Some nights, you know, sleeping on the floor is really going to be my only choice, except that I have an iBed. So now I'm off the floor. I'm actually kind of comfortable. I could actually get a moment or two of sleep, and then I'm right there along with her. If you know somebody who is about to have a child or has a very young child, this is a phenomenal solution, and it will be a lifelong investment. Because when their kids get a little bit older, the bed will be used as a sleepover bed. The bed will be used as a, let's camp out in the back of the house in the backyard. The bed will be a, you know, we're going to a hotel and I don't want to pay $20 a night for a hotel cot.
$50 a night is what a lot of them run these days.
Wait a second, really?
Yes,
I haven't done it yet. I haven't reached that point.
I have 3 kids, so I know.
$50 a night?
$50 a night, and then a lot of times it's awful, right? It's awful. This, you know what you're getting. You know it's comfortable. You know you've got this cover that you can wash in between, and it's elevated off the ground. Let's talk about size. It's actually 74.5 inches long by 32 inches in width, so it's sized like a twin size bed. And I love the fact that you're up off the ground. It's not, it doesn't feel like you're on a hammock or on an awful cot. This is really built with new technology to give you that comfort and support. It really is about the spring system that has such staying power, but it has give in it. So when you get into this, you'll be so surprised at the comfort factor and the fact that we're giving you that mattress that comes along to even soften it even more.
You know, Ellen, just so everybody knows, just as an FYI, iBed does manufacture their own sheets. Now, you can put twin sheets on this bed. Obviously, it's a thinner mattress than your normal one, so the fitted sheet's going to be a little bit billowy and a little bit loose. If you would like custom-made sheets for your iBed, we do have them available for you, and I'll put an item number at the bottom of the screen for a second or two, because we do have a limited supply available for you to be able to shop for and pick up if you're going to be using it for a long period of time, or you just want the perfect fit in your sheet, or you want to be able to leave the sheets on when you fold it up and put it away. We do have sheets in stock built exclusively by iBed to go along with it. So we'll get that item number for you if you're interested in it at the bottom of your screen. And then, of course,
let's talk about this.
Let's talk about a temporary queen.
Right?
I mean, this is 2 iBeds. They clip together with the included clips that you get.
So you get the clip right here, and what you're gonna do when you put these together is you're just gonna clip them at the base and at the top. So that way they don't slide around. Then you're gonna dress it. What I would recommend is dressing it with a queen size sheet, put it over both. what would really be nice is this
Our
right
today's
here.
special.
Is if you want to get that beautiful fiber bed. And what I do with my temporary bed is I get those storage bags and all the bedding. I just compress and put with it in the closet. And then this is more than just a one night sleep. This is like, this is your go-to comfortable bed.
I really thought you were about to say this is more than a one night stand.
And that's a whole different show.
Maybe that's, we'll talk about that one later.
Oh my goodness.
Right?
Yeah,
Well,
nice.
that's our today's special. And a great supportive, you know what it's all about, again, with our today's special, we talk about kind of innovation and upgrades to the old ways of doing things. The fact that there are no bars like there are in your sofa bed, the fact that there's like this even mesh, you know, bottom piece to this with those really strong springs is what creates that, that floating feel with our iBed. It gets you up off the floor. There is no amount of air out there that can keep you not feeling like you're sleeping on the floor when you're on an air mattress.
Right, exactly.
There's no solution to the bar across the middle of a sofa bed, no matter how big they can jam pack a foldable mattress into one. This is a better solution and a better way to do it. It's just plain physics, if you think about it. So if you are looking for a temporary solution, if you are looking for a portable solution to take to your sister's house, to take to your mother's house, to take camping, or with this mattress, I think you could officially call it glamping.
Definitely.
This is your opportunity to do it. And here's what you should know. And we've only got about 2 minutes left in our presentation. This is one of our #1 selling temporary bed solutions here at HSN. You are the only customers to see it today. This is a saved for, only airing special for our late afternoon customer before the evening shopping rush happens, and we are not able to keep them in stock for much longer. You're not going to see the iBed around again until around the summertime. So if you've got family members coming for the graduation season, I mean, I don't know that we can quite get it there in time for Easter. Easter's what, next weekend? Yeah, I don't think that's, we could do rush shopping, rush shipping.
Well, and the thing,
but if you think about just over the next couple of months.
Right, and the thing about getting it today is I just noticed it's free shipping today.
Yeah.
It's not always free shipping. So this is, you know, this weighs 26 pounds. So you're saving a lot on the shipping, but you're right, get it while, you know, summer's coming. One of my favorite reviews talked about taking this outside and sleeping under the stars. You know, you can use this indoors or out because remember, it's all powder coated steel. It is all made so it is durable. It is up off the ground. It has a very slim profile. Remember, there's no assembly required when you get this home. You're simply gonna pull it out of the box. It comes with that clip to keep it contained. And again, it only weighs 26 pounds, but it's a workhorse, 275-pound weight capacity.